domestic violence, grief, sexual abuse, homelessness, drug addiction, promiscuity, hope for help, depression, business are just some of the subjects discussed today on Reclaiming My Life with the author of Amazon's #1 best-selling book, Reclaiming My Life. Here's television and radio host Claudia Massey.
Good afternoon, beautiful people. Happy Monday. Look, y'all, I'm super excited today. Let me tell you, I have an extraordinary, and I do mean extraordinary guest today. Nationally syndicated broadcaster, multi-Stellar Award winner, Presidential Lifetime Achievement Award honoree, Hall of Fame inductee. Come on now, Spin Awards inductee. Come on, I'm talking about none other than Trailblazer, Miss Tracy Morgan.
You're making me so nervous.
Not with all of these inductee, honoree. Come on, broadcaster, television, all of it. She does it all, y'all.
Oh gosh, yes.
Welcome, beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. I appreciate you.
Absolutely. Look, I'm honored. I'm honored to be in the midst of your presence. Look, teach me. Look. I love it. I love it. Congratulations. Look, we're talking today because let me tell you, this woman, she has truly worked tremendously hard, and you have earned, come on, earned these titles. And let me tell you, you are being rewarded in a very special way. So the Spin Awards has announced, y'all, the Spin Awards.
Let me take my glasses off for this.
Come on now. Yes. We need a drum roll. Look, y'all, the Spin Awards have announced the creation of the Tracy Morgan Excellence in Broadcasting Award. Do y'all hear what I'm saying? Come on, y'all. Who get this? Talk to us. How do you feel? How do you feel, Miss Morgan, knowing that such an award and such an honor and legacy is going to be presented annually in your name?
Yeah, I am. Wow. I'm honored. First of all, thank you so much for having me. I truly appreciate that. But it is such a blessing. I was shocked. I wasn't expecting it. I didn't go seek out for it or anything like that. So when I got the call, it kind of took me a minute. I was like, well, I'm still on my grind. Wait a minute. I'm still heavily into this thing. But, after I talked to my husband and I talked to my team, we decided, hey, why not move forward on this?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yes. And look, and why not you? Like I said, you earned it. Talk to us about your journey. Tell us about your journey so that people can really understand why it's such an honor.
Yeah, well, it started, let me just apologize if you hear any noise. I hear bells going off on my end. I'm so sorry. I'm taking a pause for a moment. My mom is a little under the weather, so I'm with her at the hospital.
Okay.
But I could not let Miss Claudia down. My mom said, you better go forth.
Yeah, this is why she's so successful, because she's committed.
Yes, so I didn't want to at the last minute to say no. So I am with her. If you're hearing anything in the background, that's what that is.
Okay.
It was a journey of mine that started when I was 13 years old. It was something that I knew that I wanted to do way back then. Now that I'm 35.
Come on.
25, baby.
Look, and I was going to give you 35. I was going to let the people know you've been doing this for over 30 years, but I was going to tell them you're only 35. Come on.
Yeah, I started very, very young. I did. I started very, very young. And, I knew I wanted to do it when I was 13 years old. Mm-hmm. So here we are, went on a journey. I started out in television. That's what I wanted to be, a television newscaster. And from there, I stumbled into radio. Mm-hmm. Been doing radio for many, many years. And here we are today. Had an honor to do so many things. I mean, God has really favored my career. I cannot, without a shadow of a doubt, not give him the praise,
Yes.
because he has opened up so many doors. I don't go seeking awards. I don't go seeking these opportunities that have come to me down through the years, but he has just opened doors for me and allowed me to, sit amongst presidents of the United States.
Mm.
And I mean, so many opportunities along the way that I have had many wow moments. And so I'm just grateful.
Hmm. Yes, you know what? And I'm sitting here, y'all, and this is what sisterhood is about because I feel emotional because I'm so happy for you. I'm
Oh,
just so,
thank
so
you.
happy for you and
Thank
all that
you.
God is doing in your life because, not only y'all look, because this is reclaiming my life. And I know that
Hmm.
you have experienced challenges in your life,
Hmm.
along the
Hmm.
way. You don't give
Right,
up. You continue to persevere,
right,
So if you would, Miss Tracy, can you share and like now, even you're saying you're at the hospital with your mom. I know
right.
your husband, he's had some health challenges.
Yeah.
actually met you a couple of years ago at the Double Cross premiere. And I was
That's
asking
right.
everybody talking about reclaiming my life because that's my show, because we're in a room with so many influence and people who are so
Hmm.
successful, but
Hmm.
then there are so many out in the world, seeking hope and, who need to be motivated and inspired, so I
Right.
always like to ask to share, just a brief testimony of a time that you had to reclaim, to even keep going
Yeah.
to be who you are today.
Right, right. And oh gosh, I have many testimonies, but I can kind of go, go back. I think the last time, like you said, when we met, my husband was under the weather. He had been dealing with some health challenges and been in a hospital. But I am grateful. A very quick testimony to share that from that moment to this moment,
Mm-hmm.
he is up, moving about, driving, and he's back. He's back. He's going to
Yes.
be with me at the Spin Awards, and so I'm just grateful. I know what God can do because He showed up over and over and over again. And even now that I'm here, I know what God can do. So I'm encouraged.
Yes, amen, amen. Miss Tracy, I definitely want to say one thing I love about you. You are very humble. With
Hmm.
all of the accolades and all, when you meet people, you embrace people. You're very warm. You're loving. You're humble. You're encouraging, and I thank you for that. I thank you. And and you say, you don't seek awards, but everybody I feel see you like how I see you. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? So,
Hmm.
you don't have to seek awards because everything is just going to come to you and that's just God giving back. They say the more you
Yeah.
give, the more you receive. But we can't be God's giving out. But you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm
Yeah, I'm
saying?
grateful. I
Yes,
am definitely
truly.
grateful. And I've got to shout out, to the Spin Awards for
Mhm.
thinking about me in such a way. Minister appointed and her team, they didn't have to do this. So I'm just grateful.
Yes, yes. Look, this is an incredible, incredible honor. And I mean, when I say the legacy, my God, I love it. And look, y'all, just to let y'all know now, in 2022, Miss Tracy Morgan, she was inducted into the Spin Awards Hall of Fame, becoming the first woman to receive the recognition. Talk to us about
Hmm.
that, Miss Tracy.
Yeah, I was shocked once again. That was one of those wow moments. I was shocked once again to be given that opportunity. And when I got the call and they said, "Hey, you're going to be the recipient. You're the first female ever," and I was like, "Wow, another wow moment."
Come on.
He just continued to do wonderful things in my life and throughout my career, and I'm just so grateful. Not to say that I don't go through anything. No,
Mhm.
I've had my shares of ups and downs.
Yes, yes,
It hasn't always
absolutely.
been this way. I know what it's like to work in radio and they buy you out of your contract,
Hmm.
or, they walk in and they tell you, well, we're flipping the format. And unless you can speak this language, we're turning it over to, a foreign station or what have
Hmm.
you. So I know what that's like to be up and down and to be out and that kind of thing. But, God continues to favor me. You stick with it, you stay with it, and you don't give up and you keep pressing and you keep going, and you don't allow yourself to get discouraged, or that negativity will overpower you. So,
Hmm.
everything. I think sometimes, my husband, when I first got married with him, he would talk about, how I'm so laid back until, I just do what I do. And sometimes, people, they don't like that. They don't understand why things are happening for you. They don't understand why doors are opening for you. And, you begin to encounter the spirit of jealousy. I don't have I want to see everybody win.
Yes.
So I went through some things on that, through that era or what have you. So, but I kept pressing, I kept pushing, and I kept loving. Which is the key, just keep loving through it all. You want to love him through it all. And so I continue to do that. And I watched him just continue to bless and continue to elevate.
Yes, come on. Y'all, look, she kept her eye on the prize. She said, y'all can do what y'all want to do. I love it.
Oh,
I love it. So, Miss Tracy, look, we're definitely not going to hold you. I know you're at the hospital. We're going to send prayers for you, your mom, your family.
Thank you.
That all is
Thank you.
well. Definitely. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, she is so upset she's not going to be able to make it spin. I'm bringing like the whole family, and she is so upset that she's going to stay behind, but it's okay. It's
look,
okay.
And I know she is.
Yeah, she is. So we're going to make it special for her as well. So
yes.
It's going to be okay.
She's your biggest cheerleader because it takes me back to when I presented you the Presidential Lifetime Achievement Award.
Thank you. I was waiting on you to bring that up.
Look, y'all, I got to tell you, when Miss Tracy came on the stage, she said, "Mama, I made it."
Right.
And look, and then when I heard about the Spin Awards, I said, "No, Mama, way more to go, way more to go." Yes.
Yeah, so I'm just grateful. I'm grateful. I truly am.
Yes, he keep doing it over and over and over and over again for you, and we congratulate you. I salute you, ma'am. I salute
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you so much, and I appreciate you having me. I really do. Thank you.
Absolutely. But before you go, please let them know. Now, look, you on too many. Y'all, she's on too many stations for me to keep up. So I'm going to let them know where they can find you.
Yeah, you can check me out. Of course, I'm syndicated through the Rejoice Network. So I've got to shout out the amazing team there that takes my show all across the country on several stations. So thank you to the Rejoice Networks, to also WHUR. I kick my show off, the Morning Inspiration Show there every morning, right before the Steve Harvey Morning Show at 5 a.m. Then my midday show from 10 to 2, in which I'm, like I said, syndicated through the Rejoice Networks. And a lot of people don't know I do the morning show in Memphis, Tennessee from 6 to 10. They're like, how do you do it? I'm like, the time difference.
Yes.
Keeps me busy. So I'm just grateful for every radio station, every I can't do this by myself. I have my amazing pastor that comes on board with Living on Purpose. I have DJ May Cummings, the turntable minister. Dr. CL does his thing. Future Proof Fridays with Katrina. And a lot of people don't know Katrina is actually my daughter. She joins me every Friday and is doing an amazing job. So I'm just grateful. My husband who produces the show, my amazing team that is around me. It's great. It's a blessing.
Yes. Look, and I definitely want to shout out baby girl Katrina. If I may, Miss Morgan, please let them know how they can follow her, because let me tell y'all, she following behind her mama, y'all. She walking in those footsteps.
Yeah, thank you. Well, yeah, you can check her. She's doing some amazing things, and you can check her out. I recently turned over my entire brand to her to help me out, to elevate me and that kind of thing, because she has the backing now. And I said, hey, we help each other out.
That's right.
You can check her out at Fan Faith Media, and it's Kat Monroe, K-A-T Monroe on Instagram.
All right, y'all got it. And look, we're also Facebook Live here on our radio page, so y'all check the chat. We're going to make sure we put that information in the chat. Miss Morgan, thank you so much. Thank you. And congratulations. Congratulations.
Thanks for having me. I am so honored. Thank you so much for having me.
Yes, you are so welcome, y'all. I was talking today, y'all, to none other, y'all, than Miss Tracy Morgan, Trailblazer. Look, y'all, send her a message, inbox her, congratulate her, y'all. Did y'all hear me say in 2022 that she was the first woman to receive this recognition at the Spin Awards? Look, y'all, let me tell y'all, there's hope. Keep persevering. Let me tell you, this woman, she has been through some ups, some downs, like she said. She's even sitting at the hospital right now with her mother, but she will be receiving this award on Saturday. So if you're in the Atlanta area, and even if you aren't, you still have time to get tickets. This will be at the Spin Awards, October the 25th. Y'all go ahead and see this right here. The legacy, Miss Tracy Morgan.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You
Appreciate
are so welcome. You're so welcome, y'all. Listen, y'all, I'm going to leave y'all with this right here. When you think that you can't do it, it's some living legends, y'all. Living legends who have gone through some stuff. We didn't talk about a lot today, y'all, but she has gone through some stuff. She just gave a brief testimony. And did y'all hear everything that I said about Miss Morgan? So just know that if she did it, you can do it too. No matter where you are in life today, no matter what you're going through today, there is hope that you too can reclaim your life and be everything that God called you to be. Until next week, I love y'all.
You have just heard Reclaiming My Life with life coach and author Claudia Massey. To get your copy of Amazon's #1 best-selling book, Reclaiming My Life, visit www.contactclaudiamassey.com and tune in each Monday at 12 noon for Reclaiming My Life with television and radio host Claudia Massey on WBTK 1380.